Welcome back to The Cinema Circle. I'm as always your host, Cody Wimmer, and today we'll be reviewing The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. The latest installment in the Conjuring cinematic universe and the third installment in the mainline Conjuring series movies. On this channel, we desperately want you to watch the movies that we're talking about, so like I'm not here to do your homework for you. Watch the movie, read the Wikipedia page. However, because this is a new release, I am going to do a spoiler-free review in the opening bit here, and then we'll transition into some more spoiler-filled territory where we can really talk about what's going on in this thing. I think this movie is fine. I don't think that it will change anyone's life in any way. I think that if you're a fan of the Conjuring franchise, of the Conjuring cinematic universe, you may be a little disappointed by this. If you're not a fan, if you're coming into this blind, you may also be a little disappointed by this. The story itself doesn't exactly lend itself to scares. Scares have to be sort of shoehorned in, where the story itself, to me, is not inherently scary. So there's a lot of effort put into making it scary. Our two leads, fantastic. I think that the guy who plays Arnie, who plays the possessed guy, is also pretty great. I'm excited to see him in more things. I am not particularly familiar with this young actor, but I think that he's got some real potential, and we could see some really cool things from him. And also, the kid, let's be honest, deserves every major award. Not just for acting. I think he deserves an Olympic gold medal. I think that he deserves a Grammy Award. I think that he deserves a Medal of Freedom. I think that he deserves a Nobel Prize. I think that he is, I don't know a better person. I don't know a better person. In this movie, he's also good. And there's not a lot more that I can say without going into spoiler territory. If you're interested in this movie, I would say I'm glad that I didn't pay to watch it in the theater. I watched it on HBO Max. Now, let's get into some spoilers. The story of this movie is completely wackadoo. The first third of the movie is pretty solid. All of the possession stuff and the demon switching bodies and up like through the murder and him being discovered, all of that, great. I was like, I'm on board. Then I think I half expected for the movie to become, I wanted it to sort of be a better version of The Exorcism of Emily Rose, especially because it was certainly paying homage to that movie and other horror classics. I mean, there's a clear reference to The Exorcist at the beginning. By the end, we've got Patrick Wilson like going full Jack Torrance, but instead, the movie is mostly a weird side quest. You wish to have the curse reversed, you have to break the altar first. I think that the problem here is that as strong as our two leads are, Ed and Lorraine Warren should not be the main focus of this movie. They should not be the main focus of this movie. The main focus of this movie should be Arnie, who all this has happened to, and he's sort of relegated to the side. So the person with the most interesting stuff happening internally is relegated to the side while we have to go with these, honestly, in this case, less interesting characters to go kind of on a wild goose chase to catch a witch or whatever. They know at the beginning the paranormal stuff exists. At the end, they know that it's not admissible in court. That's all they learned. And we didn't even get much courtroom stuff. So, yeah, I think that we needed to build in some sort of, you know, emotional stakes for them outside of just doing the right thing. It basically becomes like a procedural, like it becomes an episode of CSI, or in this case, Medium, where they have to find the supernatural cause of the events. I think that as an episode of Medium, probably would have worked. As a feature film, less so, because I want to see our characters go on a journey, and we didn't get to here. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting this channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more movie content, more of my gems of wisdom. Be sure to check back. We're doing a whole series on summer blockbusters throughout history, starting with Jaws and, you know, on through the present day. And we hope you'll join us for that. Until then, take care, be safe, watch a movie.